pull-ups indoors again, because it's a little bit easier to do now. I spare some time and don't have to go to the park and everything. So 30 minutes of pull-ups. I did last Saturday in 600. Hope you can see it correctly. Like this. A bit closer. Like so. I did 5 each set. Now I thought, a bit busy it also, adjusting. I did 5 throughout my 600 Saturday. Now I want to start with 7s, and from that drop down. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna do 30 minutes, see what comes out, and let's go. Let's have some fun. Did already some overhead presses. Did some weighted pull-ups also with 37.5 kg. So let's go. That was the intro for the people who are gonna watch it back, so they know how and what. I set on my watch, so I can keep count. We're gonna do the 7s. I'm gonna do the 7 on the minute. So take a 7, weight up. Let's see how long I can hold that. Last time I got this for 10 minutes, where it got heavy, and then I drop down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have enough time to recover now for at least the first minutes. I'm doing this in 16 seconds, set of 7. Yesterday also, after my Navy SEAL session, and a bunch of pull-ups, squats, dips, leg raises, you name it, as een bijhoud. That's off camera, but I'm always dropping some extra stuff after my workout. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. These 7s are nice. These are challenging for me. Let's go. Leo said so. Much love, brother. Get at work, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. And these lives are ideal for me, for my pull-ups at least. I don't like the lives for my burpees, because I want to focus on my burpees and my workouts. That's the most important thing for me. So, still on the 7s, gonna wait out till I got the full minute, and then we drop another 7. I need to get higher in my numbers each minute. So soon also gotta do 8s and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And those 5s, I can hold those 5s for a couple hours. Those are okay. And I also need to do 6s for an hour or so, 2 hours maybe. Try that. With the 7s, just touch the edge of what is challenging for me. We want that. And by the way, Leo, massive respect for dropping the 5 pump Navy SEALs shot collar. And not many people doing that one. I did it a couple of times, and I find it a tough one. So this is my fourth set. Need to keep count. Let's write something down here a little bit. I can check my time. So we're at 14:28. Let's go. This is 35. Almost at 5 minutes. Let's go. Anybody who wants to ask me something, want to talk, please talk. I have the time now. Or else I'm just gonna rattle a bit in my own. I'm used to that. We got now 42. It is nice with those sevens you do shoot a very fast high with those numbers. Up, sorry. Circle arc training, salute. Pump it up, yes. Feeling it already. Jan Soe, goedendag. Ik neem aan dat je Nederlands bent. Oh else, hello. Soe, dat is een mooie naam. Nog eens even. 7. Let's go. How many do we got? Makes 49. Yeah. 49. A solid pace. And it's good to keep sometimes yourself at a certain protocol with training, not just rap it out. That's what I do most of the time, but now you can measure things a bit better. Measuring is what calculating. Cannot calculate and talk at the same time. But if you measure your workouts, then you know where you stand, and also in which things you need to improve on. So I'm beginning to feel that I have little time. So what do we got 56 till 63. That's the workout today, Tjibbe. We hebben Joost van Driel. Salute. 30 minutes of pull-ups. We're gonna do the EMOM, so on the minute. I'm starting with 7 reps on the minute. And when I cannot do my 7 reps, I'm gonna drop down to a 6, 5, or what else it needs to be. But now I'm 11 minutes. No, 10, sorry. Almost 10 minutes into my workout with 7s. I'm starting to get hard. So I have 70 in almost 10 minutes. It's not a bad pace. But I really need to get higher and higher. I need to perform with 10s. Oh, and I got more workout because we're also gonna do a run and maybe some burpees. So got lots of stuff going on. Weights, pull-ups, running, maybe some burpees. Need to calculate, by the way. 77. I read the comments in a bit. You charge up. Seven. I'm gonna stay on my 7s as long as I can. I don't care if they get a little bit ugly, but that is how you get to failure. Sorry for my burp. Hi, good. Thank you very much. And don't forget, I also got my work today and everything. Seven. It's so strange that doing only 2 reps more each set is so much harder right away. 85 kilo, 92. It's not even my fastest. I was faster last week with some 5s. Do you do neck workouts? No, I do not. Never. Not necessary. Only gets a stiff neck from that. 7. 99. And we're gonna try one more set. After this for 7. 2 reps at your weight is hardcore. Yeah, I guess so if you think about it like that. Yeah, I've not thought about it in that way. Yeah. So 7 more. Six, 7, 6. You know, it's easier to do sets of 3 or 4 and then do the rest. Sets, I mean, this is harder, but it gets my big sets stronger. Gonna read that out, moment. 6s, so at 15 minutes, half of the time, drop down. 2, 3, 4, 6. Perfect time to drop down because I'm struggling. But the struggle now makes it easier when I'm doing my 5s again. And talk a little bit about how you get started with the high rep burpees. How did you build up with a higher number of reps? Well, Iron Wolf, like everybody. I started with the Iron Wolf. I have to watch my time. Sorry for that, I'm gonna explain more. 4 or 5 years ago, 6 maybe, I don't know. And that is how I started. I'm gonna talk later more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 6. 118. But when I saw the Iron Wolf doing his burpees, I did maybe a 30 or so, and then I thought I was fit, and I did 30, and I felt right away I was not fit. I was running, I was doing weights, I was doing karate for very much, but those 30 reps destroyed me. From there on, I said to myself, I want to be fit. Don't care about the body, fuck that. I want to be fit. And there's where I started copying the workouts from the Iron Wolf. Six. Feel better again with the 6s. 124. So I started to train with the videos of the Iron Wolf. I just wanted to keep up with him. And that decided my pace. And it took me a while, but eventually I could track every video he got. And and then I started my own training. Oh, and the challenges, of course. The challenges from Iron Wolf. Those monthly challenges, a couple years after each other, of almost monthly challenges, I did a couple in a year. Those get me really fit. So that was nice. And we have Let There Be Reps. Check him out. He's also a beast, doing his 1000 burpee video series, going from 100 burpees till 1000 burpees. Like you're gonna do the 900 or 1000 today or tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have bigger 1615k. Salute. Today 900. So tomorrow the 1000. Nice. Oh, do my reps. Don't forget my own timer. But if you want to participate with videos zoals that guy, Let There Be Reps, you get in a great shape. Because I understand that my pace is not always following, not the most easy to follow, but those guys, follow those guys, participate with their videos, you get in great shape. So that is for Joost. Track him. Copy his lead. For me, is that not the most important that people can follow, because there are so many channels where people can follow, and be just the next guy. 142. And I like doing my own thing, by the way. So I'm a bit of on my own. I don't do this for the clicks, for the views. This is my own training. So just show what I do, how I want to work and how I want to be fit. And people take some motivation, that is awesome. That's all worth it for me. Six is feel good. Let's go. 148. Almost 22 minutes. You're the best of us Dutch. Doesn't matter to me, you know. And you cannot be the best in everything also. I know guys who are way faster than me. I know guys who can do maybe also longer than me. You know, I'm not the best out there, I think. Everybody is good at something. $51, $54. The only thing I am good at is being reasonable good at lots of different stuff. I do a lot of different things and try to balance that, juggle that. That's my biggest challenge in my life. Do the weights, the running, the high rep calisthenics, but also the skill work. And I don't show that so often, but I also do the muscle ups, front levers, back levers, human flex, handstands, handstand push-ups, trying one arm handstands, all kinds of skill work. And that's the most difficult part for me, balancing. And that's also why you need to do a lot today, because I was a bit behind, because I did my 600, only 600 pull-ups Saturday, did my marathon on Sunday, so Monday I was late with work, I need to go to my girlfriend, so I did only some light stuff, yeah. So Goggins, and he said that most people only go 60%. Then I watched Iron Wolf and got inspired to do burpees. Never tested them on I could do. Before this, then I aimed for 100 and completed it. Awesome, awesome. Let's go circle arc. That's it. You get inspired and you just try something out. That's it. That's life. $160. 900, super indeed. Cascade. I don't even do burpees running or pull-ups to be fit, healthy or have a nice looking body. I only do it for mental health. Feeling great, get that free high after the training. Well, that is also true. If I don't do this, I don't think I'm sane. $166. I'm curious how many I'm gonna come out with. But yeah, the mental aspect, you release cortisol, so you don't get depressed anymore. You get dopamine, everything gets released, and you feel good. You can be proud of yourself because you do something. You don't have to worry about negative self-image with the body. You feel fit, so you don't burn out when you're walking up the stairs. That is nice. So there are lots of benefits for training. Um, 172. I think I get by 200 in the neighborhood. So I have a Yaroslav team off with some Russian in the house. Salute. Cannot read that, but thank you for coming by, of course. Iron Wolf's gone. Now we have Tjibbe. Yes, Dutch Iron Wolf. Nah. I don't compare myself with Iron Wolf. He is something totally different on his own. But the Iron Wolf showed us a way. 178. So that is cool. Iron Wolf showed us a way of training which I didn't know before. And we just continue that path. And I do also my own things that I learned because I did handstands, muscle ups and stuff already before I learned of the Iron Wolf. So I was doing calisthenics already. I have only a broader arsenal of movements now, and it only gets more. Because there is also a lot of stuff that people don't see in my training. And that's mainly because doing straight workouts is easier to film for me. 84. 184. And Obito. Obito. I know Obito from Naruto, by the way. Don't know if that name is from that, but he asked, what is my age? I am 40 years young. We got Derek in the house. Salute, Derek. How's with you? How's life? Been a while. You check my time from the EMOM. And burpees are a form for meditation for sure. Yes, sir. Especially when you're doing them after each other. Unbroken sets of pure meditation. Six. So I am there. So I get now 100. Say it right. 90. Could rep out more, but that was not the goal of my training now. The goal of the training was to get an EMOM on. So I did 7 on the minute for 15 minutes. I did 6 on the minute for the other 15 minutes. So that makes, I'm making a record. No, I'm not. I'm not making a record. I can do more than 200 in 30 minutes, but I just needed to work on throwing in bigger sets. Bigger sets, or bigger rep sets, are just harder to do, so you need a little bit more recovery time. If I go lower with my, how do you say it, with my reps, then it becomes easier to faster go again after each other. So I can get a higher number of it. So 190, 30 minutes, that's okay. But this is training, not destroying myself today, at least not yet, because I'm going on a run after this. And maybe, don't promise anything, I drop a burpee video, a regular burpee video after this. And like I said, don't do that live, don't like that, because I want to focus on my own and my training. And you know, with pull-ups I can talk a little bit, I have time. But the burpees you just want to go. Huh? And then I'm only gonna mess it up. So. Oh, by the way, Obito, I still want to know if the Obito is from Naruto or not. I'd like to know that, if that is the inspiration. But good to hear that you're okay, Derek. Life is good, still working. I guess you're still running the ROP program. So let me know. I did, by the way, my overhead press today. Didn't film that because else I'm filming too much. Also have to upload the shit. But I got it with 4 times 5 with 70 kg. This is particularly for Derek. He knows what I'm doing. And I did my weighted pull-ups before this also with 37.5 kg. And I did them extra wide for a change. But I got low numbers. I guess 2.5. So very low. Yes, and tomorrow we're gonna move to the weights, so the other weights, so the barbell squats and my weighted dips, and I'm gonna film that because I like to film those the most for everything I do. Awesome, I'm doing a peaking block, 6 weeks for bench, deadlift and squat. Nice. I need to do more deadlifts and benches in there. Just random, I don't follow a program of course, but it would be cool to do. Anything else? Yeah, I need to go because I was looking at my time. It's also gonna get dark in not too long, and I got lots of stuff to do. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Derek also. But everybody in the house. Sorry, I cannot remember all the names, but I appreciate all people coming by, dropping a comment, asking me stuff. You know, yeah. Especially the questions. I like the questions, and you can ask me anything. And I got some weird questions, by the way, from time to time in my life, but I don't care because we can talk about anything. This is not for children. I hit that button thing, you know. So let's go. Salute.